وأنا قلت يعني في كثير من تصريحات، قلت لهم أنا يعني ضد التشييع المجتمعات السنية، ولكني أدافع عن حق إيران في أنها تمتلك القوة النووية السلمية، وأقاتل من يقاتلها. يعني لا ينبغي أن احنا، هي مهما كان بلد يعني إسلامي ونفرح بقوته، ويجب هي أن تسعى لطمأنة جيرانها، كما سمعنا كثيرا من التصريحات هذه الأيام بالذات، أن قوتنا ليست ضد العرب، هي للعرب، هي ونحن نريد مفروض هذا. هم يريدون أن يغروا بعضنا لبعض، ولا ينبغي أن نسمع نحن لكلام هؤلاء ووسوسة هؤلاء الشياطين. ينبغي أن يكون البلاد الإسلامية كلها قوة يؤيد بعضها بعضا، رغم الاختلاف في الجانب المذهبي أو الجانب الطائفي أو الفرقي. يعني عندنا هدف واحد، وخصوصا استرداد الأقصى واسترداد فلسطين إن شاء الله من المغتصبين وإعادتها إلى أهلها.
Tehran, Iran's capital city. Every Friday after prayers, crowds chant "Death to America." It is a ritual that has gone on for much of the past quarter century. Today, U.S. national security may depend on unraveling Iran's true nuclear potential and intentions. For years, the CIA and other intelligence agencies have sought to uncover the secrets of Iran's military ambition. Gradually, they have unearthed a chain of evidence that suggests Iran is preparing to build and detonate a nuclear bomb.
They seem to be very serious about desiring to have nuclear weapons in spite of all this gibberish about peaceful uses of atomic power for electricity. Here's a country that's sitting on a lake of oil.
But Iran already has other defense systems to confront any potential Israeli threat. The Tor M1 is a Russian-made surface-to-air missile system. It is the cornerstone of Iran's defense system to protect its nuclear facilities.
And just think of how many nuclear weapons surround Iran. The Chinese are there, the Indians are there, the Pakistanis are there, the Israelis are there, the United States is there. All these countries. China has nuclear weapons. Why wouldn't it be natural that they might want a weapon? There'd be, internationally, they'd be given more respect. Why should we write people off? Why would that be so strange? If the Soviets and the Chinese have nuclear weapons, we tolerated the Soviets. We didn't attack them, and they were a much greater danger. They were the greatest danger to us in our whole history. But you don't go to war against them.
And I'm telling you, James, and you seem strangely unmoved by it, Iran is not a broken-backed country. Don't imagine this is some cheap, broken-down, darkest African, impotent, defenseless country that you are so somnolently seeking to talk us into bombing. Iran will respond ferociously everywhere if we attack Iran. If we bomb Iran, Iran will bomb us back. Don't imagine for 1 second that the deaths will be restricted to Iranians in the north of Iran or anywhere else. Any attack on Iran will be met by a full-scale response by Iran everywhere and anywhere.
The first story this hour comes from Iran itself, where the armed forces say they have down an intruding U.S. spy drone in the eastern part of the country.
Well, military sources have confirmed to us that the U.S. Air Force is missing an RQ-170 Sentinel drone. This is a stealth drone. It went down over Iran late last week.
But there's actually the danger of a military attack against Iran, that really the sanctions by themselves aren't going to do the trick. It needs to be part of a broader and frankly tougher policy.
The aircraft captured by the Iranians earlier this month is, in fact, one of America's most sophisticated spy planes. The president was asked about it today.
We have asked for it back. We'll see how the Iranians respond.
In Iran, experts have been poring over the drone. Iranian TV claimed today that they've recovered data from the RQ-170 aircraft.
And only one power in that region could intervene to save the United States from defeat, and that is Israel. And that would be the bell being rung. That this is the passage of power now from Pax Americana to Pax Judaica.
There are some analysis says that Osama bin Laden was killed a few years back.
No, he was not killed. He died a natural death. I think this is a completely manufactured, invented story created out of whole cloth by the U.S. intelligence community, primarily for the purpose of targeting Pakistan, and there's been a build-up to it. Washington Post putting that on the front page. The center of gravity of Al-Qaeda was always Pakistan, and now we have this manufactured story. Abbottabad, allegedly the hiding place, the lair of bin Laden for the past 6 years. It's totally fantastic, but the purpose is clear enough. They're targeting Pakistan for more attacks. The Chinese government has understood this immediately. We have a very strong statement from China this morning, basically saying to the U.S., if you mess with Islamabad, you will be messing with Beijing, and this will get into something much bigger than you thought.
Now, yet another incident has put the relationship between the U.S. and Pakistan on very thin ice. This past Saturday, a NATO airstrike killed 24 Pakistani soldiers and injured another 25.
2011 has been the year from hell for U.S.-Pakistan relations.
We have to save the world from nuclear weapons landing in the hands of terrorists. And so we have a mission. For the sake of mankind, we have to attack and invade Pakistan and destroy the nuclear plants in Pakistan. Only when NATO killed 23 Pakistani soldiers, they didn't do by accident. They launched that attack on the Pakistani post while he was sleeping to send a message to you that that's it, the friendship is over, we're coming to attack you now. A successful attack on Pakistan will impact upon Muslims in the whole of that subcontinent and send shock waves to Muslims in the rest of the world. But the Pakistani people, as poor as they may be, in their poverty, they still love Islam. They know in Pakistan the attack is coming. My advice tonight to them, if it is not too late, if you are to win Allah's help, you got to put your house in order. You got to abandon those who are fighting over sectarian issues. Stay away from them.